gather around the table for once again another session of Dungeons and Drakfus. I am, of course, Drak, and here's my buddy Drakfu, and today we're going to be taking on a threat that we haven't dealt with at all. Quilboars. Yeah, remember, we did a lot of our 1 through 60 questing on Eastern Kingdoms, not on Kalimdor. And Kalimdor had its own threats, one of which was the Quilboar problems that orcs were dealing with and the Taurens were dealing with, mainly pigmen. And today we're actually going to be taking on one of the instances involving them, which is Razorfen Kraul. So let's go ahead and go into the lore of Razorfen Kraul before we get things started. Now, I'm also going to point out that this is not the original Razorfen Kraul. This has since been rebooted in Warlords of Draenor, believe it or not. This is one of the dungeons that got rebooted. We didn't get a heroic version or anything like that. We just got a reboot of the dungeon. Just to add things like lore to it. And let's go ahead and go into the lore of Razorfen Kraul. So classic. Here we go. Legends state that where the demigod Agamagan fell, his blood gave rise to great masses of thorny vines. Many Quilboar have taken up residence in the largest cluster of giant thorns, the Razorfen, which they revere as Agamagan's resting place. And Agamagan is a wild god that that the Quilboar worship. So I believe I'll bet he's just a giant boar wild god. So let's go ahead and get things started in Razorfen Kraul. And we do have some quests to get here from Ald Stonespire. The Quilboar here are too dangerous to get riled up over outside conflicts, Blood Elf. I cannot ward them off forever. We must put a stop to their transgressions against nature. So we have Going Guano! The bats native to Razorfen Kraul produce a very peculiar natural substance. Their guano stench seems to send the Quilboar into a murderous frenzy, and this place reeks of it. I need you to find the Bat Cave. Well, we can't. We're not in Gotham. And bring to me a suitable sample. If we can reverse the effects and produce an antidote, we may be able to save the Quilboar. Okay. Then we also have Agamagan. If I'm not saying that right, I'm sorry. There's some things in the lore that I know how to pronounce correctly. There are some that I don't. I sense a being of immense power within these twisted thorns, Drakfu. The entire area has come alive at its presence. It must be the spirit of Agamagan. He was one of the first and most powerful beings to ever live. The Quilboar worship him fervently. All the vines you see across the land are a result of his blood, of his sacrifice to save Azeroth in the War of the Ancients. So he is a boar wild god. And he was in the War of the Ancients. If there's any being that could steer the Quilboar towards their noble roots, it would be him. You must seek him out. Alright, so we need to talk to the spirit of Agamagan. No! Oh, crap! Okay, I don't want to do this, but I'm actually going to have to start dropping some quests. Be right back. Okay, we're back. I had to drop some quests. I'll grab them off camera again, but let's go ahead and get that again. So, Agamagan. We must free the spirit of Agamagan. Yes, I accept your quest. Okay, so take them down. In order to maintain the relative safety in the Southern Barrens, we must put a stop to the current leadership of the Razorfen tribe. Although Charlga Razorflank commands her people through powerful mysticism, her true power is in the strength of the elders around her. Slay them, hunt down Bone Tusk, the pack leader, stop Rugug, the overseer of geomancers, crush Ram Tusk, the Quilboar warlord. Return to me when the deed is done. Okay, so now that we have all of our quests, let's go ahead and head into Razorfen Kraul. There's actually another Razorfen instance called Razorfen Downs. We'll be doing that much later. Oh, and I triggered a rope trap. Oh, no! It's too bad I one-punch everybody. It's almost like this isn't a threat or something. Come on.
Eyes open. The stones speak of trouble.
Oh no!
Of the earth. My body returns to the crawl.
Yes, it does. So, funniest thing, that's actually an area of Razorfen Kraul that was important at one point. I don't think you can actually go down there anymore for anything major. might be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, no, we actually have to go down there. Okay, my bad. I'm speaking out of my butt again, apparently. Oh, no, we actually need to go this way. And so you can see this instance is still fairly complicated, but we're making it work. Boom! Boom! Let's just go ahead and kill the rest of you. Whoa! Okay, I had a little bit of a lag. Wondering why crap wasn't going right. Goodbye, all you boars. We have some slain Kodos. That's not cool. Yeah, get used to that noise that you're hearing in the background. This is kind of why I don't like the Barrens as a questing zone. Because you have to hear that the final squeeze of them before they die. Okay, these guys are novices, so maybe we won't mess with them. That's funny. This nice little stake plopped right in the middle of a skeleton. Whee! And here's one of our first tasks, Hunter Bone Tusk. Come here, Hunter. Well, you weren't that hard, so I don't know what they're talking about. But now, let the boars stampede! And thankfully, oh, crap. I wasn't paying attention and got hit by a rope trap again. That's fun. So now we go over here to the other side, and there's yet another leader here as well. So, boom. Let's go ahead and kill you guys.
Kill you guys, I'm going home.
Boom! Oh, no, crap. I need to be going over the lore of these places. And actually, here is Rugug. What are you doing, Rugug? Oh, no! So first of all, let's go over the lore of the Hunter Bone Tusk that we just killed. If a hunter's accomplishments are measured by the trophies they return with, Bone Tusk would be regarded as one of the best. His cunning aim and animalistic instincts brought his hunting and tracking abilities to new heights, and only the strong stand a chance to survive against this veteran hunter. And so now also we have Rugug. Quilboar society regards the reading of stones and crystals as the highest form of shamanism. Rugug served the Quilboar people for many years, quietly honing his divinative arts. He now serves the Quilboar as the overseer of all geomancers and has amassed a powerful array of crystals with which to dispose of weaker foes. It is only a matter of time before these mystics overrun the Southern Barrens. So basically he is their shaman or their geomancer. And with that, he is now dead, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so now that we've taken care of Rugug and Bone Tusk, the Warlord is actually up this way. Way! Hi there, Scarblade. Oh, you get so annoyed with that sound. Okay, so here is Overlord or Warlord Ramtusk. So let's go ahead and go over his lore. The commander of the Razorfen military forces, Warlord Ramtusk, is a massive aging Quilboar whose thick hide bears the scars of many battles with centaur, harpies, orcs, and even tauren. In his later years, Ramtusk has embraced the company of Quilboar spirit leaders, Agem the Thorn Curse, and Death Speaker Jargba, guide his thoughts from the spirit realm. And these are actually former bosses in Razorfen Kraul. But now that they're dead, they now help our warlord here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take him on. Hi, buddy. There we go, Warlord Ramtusk. And now we move even further. Ramtusk has fallen. We must protect the crone. That's not very nice to say about your leader. It's true, but it's not very nice to say. Boom! And now they're resurrecting swamp elementals? They even have a crystalline behemoth. Oh, noes! Well, that didn't work out so well for them. Hi, buddy. You're dead now. You're dead now, too. Alright, so we go this way into the caverns. Believe it or not, we're actually... Now, with the pace that this instance goes into, we're almost done. I still remember back in the day, this instance took a while to be able to do, and it wasn't fun just because of all the Quilboar. Let's take care of all the bats. And there we go, we have Kraul Guano! Yay! I guess. Poop quest. I guess. I'm not exactly happy about it, but okay. Kill off all these bats before they start giving me trouble. So here, and actually I believe you can't, can you attack him before the bats are killed? Let's try. So this is Groyat the Blind Hunter, which is their leader, so to speak. So Groyat, after years of seclusion, a monstrous creature from deep inside the dark grotto emerged. This gargantuan bat continually feeds on the boar once named Agathalos, the Raging, whose dark power was once fueled by continual consumption of bat guano. Okay, well, that's good to know. All right, so Groyat. No, we can't actually attack him, so we do need to take care of the bats. Let's go ahead and do that first. Just grab them all. Crackling Jade Lightning. Crackling Jade Lightning. Bye-bye, all you bats. Now can I attack you? No! You're facing the wrong way. Target needs to be in front of you.
I'm out of range.
Nope. Won't let me attack him. And actually, Agathalos the Raging was another former boss of Razorfen Kraul. There we go. Now he's attacking. Bye-bye, Groyat. And that actually opens up this area, which, if I remember correctly, there's a bunch of spore spirits here. What could that possibly be leading up to? I don't know, but we're going to take care of them anyway. We killed them. Yeah, this barrier has been set off, and there's a reason for it. I believe that's where Agamagan is, but I might be wrong. Take them down. Actually, no, never mind. Maybe it isn't. Maybe that might actually be where he formerly was in the original Razorfen Kraul. That's the problem, is like I'm trying to think of the major differences here, and there are a few just to maintain pace in the dungeon. Ah, here we go. So Razorfen Hide Crusher, and here is the spirit of Agamagan. He is an ancient, a wild god. The spirit of Agamagan looks at you. An ancient voice echoes inside your head. I have been waiting for you to come here. Listen closely, mortal. The Quilboar are my children. My blood runs deep in these lands. Charlga Razorflank has steered my children into darkness, driven into insanity by the scourge. Slay her, Drakfu. Slay her, and open my children's eyes. Give the Quilboar the chance to return to their noble roots. Let them once more earn my blessing. Bring me her heart. Ew. Okay.
I see you, interlopers. You tread on sacred ground.
Do we now? Okay. And actually, here is Charlga Razorflank. She is the final boss. The leader, or crone, of the Razorfen tribe is Charlga Razorflank, a Quilboar whose experimental and powerful geomancy practices are second to none. Her meteoric rise to power and the rapidly increasing violence between Quilboar tribesmen can only lead to one thing. War. What is it good for? Well, Warcraft. So, there you go. Let's go ahead and take care of you. Hi, my name's Drakfu. I punch things. And now you're dead. And I take your heart. And so now all Stonespire actually comes here too. So first of all, let's give the Spirit of Agamagan what he wants. The Spirit of Agamagan stares at you patiently. Take this gift. You have earned my blessing this day. Which one was Allbeller? There we go. And then all Stonespire. Thank you, heroes, for your valiant deeds. I hope that our paths may cross again. So take them down. You've done well this day. Shalga's advisors are as much a threat as any. And then going guano. I see you have returned. Were you able to procure any Kraul guano? Well done. This is just what we need, Drakfu. And there we go. We have gotten Razorfen Kraul completed, and that's going to do it for this session of Dungeons and Drakfu. So until next time, I am Drak, and I'll see you for the next video.